Hello everyone, welcome to LFI Educate Accountancy class of class 12 Commerce. So we are doing partnership. So in the partnership, this is the last chapter of partnership, that is dissolution of partnership firm. So what is called dissolution of partnership and dissolution of partnership firm? See, when partnership deed is changed, in case of change in profit sharing ratio or admission of a new partner or in retirement or death of a partner or any insolvency of a partner, the deed will be changed. That is called dissolution of partnership. That is, as stated earlier, dissolution of partnership change the existing relationship between the partners, but firm may continue the business. But in dissolution of partnership, the business will be continued. The deed will be changed due to the change in ratio, admission of partner, or retirement, or death, or insolvency of any partner. But what is called dissolution of partnership firm? Dissolution of partnership firm is winding up of the business. When the business is discontinued, when the business will close down, at that time we have to prepare dissolution of partnership firm. In this regard, what we have to prepare in the books of account, we have to prepare realization account, partners capital account, and cash account or bank account, not balance sheet, because here the business will be closed down. When the business will be closed down, we have to realize the assets and we have to pay the liabilities, and we have to give the journal entries also. So this is the definition. So I will give the format of realization account. So what is called realization account? Realization account is a nominal account. Okay everyone? See, realization account is a nominal account. Why nominal account? We know the rules of nominal account. Debit all expenses and credit all income of the firm. So realization account is to prepare to release the assets and liabilities. After that, in realization account, how to sold the assets and repayment the liabilities. Liabilities is what? Creditors, any expenses, any unrecorded liabilities will be recorded in this account. Okay? So I will give the format of realization account. After that, I will try to solve one question. See, the format of realization account. Format of realization account. So this is a nominal account. Don't forget to write debit and credit. So write a particulars, the debit side, particulars, amount in rupees, again particulars, amount in rupees, at a realization account. Okay? So in the realization account, I said that all the assets will be released or sold. First of all, we have to transfer from the balance sheet all the assets in the debit side. So we write to sundry assets. So what are the assets? Suppose example, land and building, land and building. We'll write the amount in their book value, whatever given in the balance sheet. Okay? After that, suppose plant and machinery, plant and machinery. We write the amount from the balance sheet. After that, we write here, suppose any fixed assets will be the debit side of their book value. After that, stock, suppose That is the current assets, debtors. Right here, if in the debtors provision will be given, that will be go to the credit side. Okay, by that is the income of the firm by provision of debtors here right by creditors by creditors. So all the assets will be debit side and all the liabilities will be the credit side. Only the assets and liabilities from the old balance sheet, not cash. Cash account will prepare here. We will open a cash account, not show in the realization account. Okay. Now what we will do, if the asset is sold, that means cash comes in. So that will be in the credit side. We write here by cash account or bank account. Okay, so we can write here same. If you sold the land and building, the value will become this side, land and building, plant and machinery. This will be given in the adjustment, plant and machinery. After that, suppose fixed assets is sold, will become here. That will be opposites. Okay, any stock is sold, so write a stock. You just total it at the amount outable. Now any partners taken over the assets, that will be the credit side, because partners is taken over and it will be paid to the partners in the debit side of the partners capital account. So write here credit side by partners capital account. There is assets taken over at the amount here. Now in the debit side, the payment of creditors and any expenses, any unrecorded liabilities will become in the debit side, because realization is a nominal account, debit means cash goes out. Okay, so write here to cash account oblique bank account, in bracket write liabilities paid off at the amount here, or you can write to cash account or bank account, in bracket write unrecorded, any unrecorded liabilities is paid off, that will also come in the credit debit side, unrecorded liabilities. After that write if any partner willing to pay the liabilities, so that will be credited to partners capital account and debited from realization account. Right, to partners capital account, in bracket write liabilities paid off, liabilities paid off. After that we will see the profit or loss of the realization account. That profit and loss should be divided among the partners in their ratio. So which side is greater? Suppose credit side is greater. So credit side is greater means income, that will be the profit. So total it here, we see which side is greater. If credit side is greater, we have the amount here, same will be here. Now we'll plus this all and minus it, we'll got this amount, that is called the profit. If debit side is greater, that will be the loss of the firm. Okay, and this profit will be divided among the partners, same we have did in the last chapter. Okay, so we are here to profit on realization account transfer to partners capital account, and that will be divided in their profit sharing ratio, which they did in the partnership did. Suppose three partner A, B and C, that profit will be divided among the partners. Okay, this is a format of realization account. Let us take one question in the book. See page number 231, illustration 1, that is the NCERT book. Question. Supriya and Monica are partners who share profit in the ratio 2 is to 3 is to 2. That is, their ratio is 3 is to 2. Their profit sharing ratio is 3 is to 2. Following in the balance sheet on 31st March 2017. That is, their balance sheet is on 31st March 2017 is the year ended. This is the balance sheet of Supriya and Monica. The firm was dissolved. That means they want to close down the firm. Okay? They want to discontinue the firm. The firm was dissolved on 31st March 2017. Close the book of the firm with the following information. Some information is given. Number 1, debtors released at a discount of 5%. That is, at a 5% discount, the debtors amount was released. Stock also released by 7,000. Fixed assets released by 42,000. Realizing expenses, there is some expenses will realize the assets and liabilities, that is the amounting of rupees 1,500. Creditors are paid full by the firm. So you are required to do ledger account. So he is given past necessary ledger account. So if they are asking past necessary ledger account, so we have to prepare the 3 account. That is realization account, partners capital account, cash account or bank account. If they ask prepare realization account, so we'll prepare only realization account. If they ask prepare journal entries or record journal entries, so we'll do journal entries. But here they ask prepare necessary ledger account. That means we have to prepare all the relevant account of this question. Okay? So first of all, we'll prepare in the books of Supriya and Monica realization account. Okay? Make the format of realization account here. This is the format of realization account. Write the particulars. Amount in rupees. Particulars. Amount in rupees. And a credit debit. Okay? Don't forget to write the books of Supriya and Monica. That is their books. Okay? They are maintaining the books. They are collectively called as firm. They are firm. Supriya are at S and Monica are at M. Okay? Page 231, question number 1. Write a realization account. Okay? So, in the format I have already discussed that all the assets in their book value will come in the debit side while realizing the assets and liabilities, and all the liabilities of will become in the credit side. So, we'll see the question is given the balance sheet. Okay? We release the assets and liabilities. That means we will pay the liabilities and we will sold the assets. Whatever assets we have in our hand, we will sold it while closing the books of account. So what do we write here? Write here 2 assets transferred. 2 assets transferred. Okay, write 2 assets transferred. All the assets from the assets side of the balance sheet will become in the debit side of realization account. So right here stock is given stock. What is the book value given in the question? The book value is given 7,500. Put here 7,500. Okay. After that is given sundry debtors. We know sundry debtors is what? Sundry debtors. So put the amount of sundry debtors in the debit side. How much given? 21,500. We will take the inner column, not outer column. And here provision is given. So write there by provision. I have already discussed in the format. Provision will be in the credit side. By provision amount is given 500. Put amount here 500. Okay. After that write here to fixed assets. Fixed assets amount is given 36,500 right here. Fixed assets. Put the amount 36,500. Okay. Now go in the credit side. We'll write the liabilities amount. Right, by sundry liabilities, that is creditors given. We have to pay some amount to the creditors. How much amount is given? The book value amount is given 48,000. Put the amount here 48,000. Next, reserve fund. Reserve fund will go to the partner's capital account, not in the realization account. It is release of assets and liabilities only. Now we'll take the adjustment. Number one adjustment is given. Debtors release at a discount of 5%. That is debtors how much given? 21,500. So 21,500 we have to minus 5% of that amount. So if you calculate 21,500 of 5%, it will come 1,075 rupees. So we have to minus 21,500 minus 1,075. The amount will be credited to bank account. So we'll write here by bank account. By bank account. Underline it. Write here sundry debtors. Okay. Right. After deduction of 21,500 minus discount is 1,075. So we'll get here 20,425 after deducting the discount. See, we'll get this amount and we are giving the firm giving discount of 5% to the debtors. Okay. Now debtors have to pay only this much 20,425 instead of 21,500. Now right here stock is given 7,000. Put the value of stock is given point number 2. Stock release at rupees 7,000. Right, stock 7,000. Next is given fixed assets release at rupees 42,000. Right here fixed assets. Put the amount 42,000. Okay. Next is given point number 4. Realization expenses. Expenses will come on the debit side. So you total this. If you total this, that will come 69,425. Okay. Now what we'll do here? We write here to bank account. To bank account. We underline it. Write it creditors. Realization expenses is given in that point number 4 and 5. Realization expenses. Okay. So in the realization expenses, creditors amount how much given? Question number 4. That is given 1,500. And creditors full amount. How much creditors? 48,000. Okay. These are the point. After that, what we have to do? We have to total. Which side is greater? Suppose debit side is greater, we totally debit. If credit side is greater, we will get only credit. But here credit side is greater, so we'll divide the amount of profit. How will divide? We write here credit side amount, that is total is 1,17,925. Put the amount here 1,17,925. So if you minus it this all, it will come 2,925. So that profit will divide among the partners in their profit sharing ratio to profit transfer to partners capital account. Partners capital account. So Supriya, more question in the next video. Thank you very much.